So today we're back in Kaprun and we're setting off to Kaprun. We're doing a really short journey because it's Sunday, and Saturdays and Sundays are not the best of things to travel around Austria. The trains are infrequent, as you probably found out if you look at our video going to the Kaiser yesterday. We had to sit in the barn off for 2 hours because the train, we missed the train because the gentleman was asking questions. And basically we're in front of Brunel in a similar place. The information centre is there. The council offices are there, and below the council on that side of the street, if you walk down, you can go to the bank machine, which is my bank, Riser Bank, and basically aside of there is a lift pass station office where you can buy a lift pass. We're in the square. We're using the council side building bus stop because that goes to Zell, and today we'll go up to the town lift to show you where the town lift. Many people go to the other end of the system and spend hours queuing, and the lift up to from the town lift is pretty fast, to be honest, and it gives you access to everything that the other side does. So if you're clever to watch my YouTube channel, you will save time, to be honest with you, and you don't have the herd of sheep that come off the bus at that stage, just for sitting on the bus for a couple of minutes extra. The church clock is there on the top, just in case haven't got a watch with you. I know some people come on holiday and don't want to carry a watch, but it is there. You know, and the LT centre's across where you go to Kitson, with the school across the back. So we'll set off on the 660 to Zell and show you the access points of this resort. The ski schools tend to work over there because it's cold on the glacier. The only time they tend to go up to the glacier is when the snow is really bad, or the masses are incapable of making it difficult to teach. So if you're in ski school, you more than likely will be over to Zell, and if you're stopping in Kaprun, you need to check with your ski school where you're going to meet them, because they do alternate between the glacier and Zell. So we're on the post bus to Zell, and this is low season, so we have nobody on the bus virtually. This is a public service bus, so please leave the Alta to the blue sign on the bus side empty for the local people, the older people. We do have local people in Kaprun, and we do have the Alta centre, so they do sometimes ride the bus. As we arrive down to the bottom of the village, the bus will turn into the Kaprun Spa and will return back onto the main avenue. Do not get off the bus. You have to stay on the bus to Zell. Do not get back off the bus here. If you do use this bus stop, it goes in both ways. So please check the sign on the front of the bus. It's the same bus, the same number, and you will not go wrong. When entering Zell town boundary, we will take the left junction on the bus. The bus will take you left, and as we go off the left junction, get ready to get off. The first lift is here for the town lift. And if you're in ski school, please check which part of the system you're working or meeting your ski instructor. It may be down here, it may be up at Kitson the other way. You don't want to miss your lesson. And this is mainly where the people are using the Zell system meet their clients. So as we arrive at the first lift station, you walk down the back there into the town centre. There's McDonald's if you're getting a bit peckish, and this is where most people get off the bus. But there is another option if you're not going to ski school, which we'll show you in a minute. So if you stayed on the bus, you need to know the following information, and to go to the town lift, which is as follows. So as we enter the town of Zell, we'll take a right turn, and this is the Bahnhof we use on a regular basis to transfer to the railway station, and we'll use it on a regular basis on the trips outside Zell. Stay on the bus if you go into the town lift. So we just entered the railway station. You can see the railway station there and the bus station here. This is the best point to catch the bus in Zell, and because there is only one bus stop, the bus stop we'll show you in the next couple of minutes. So, as the lift in town is not functioning because we're pre-season, pre-Christmas season, the cranking house is hospital. This is where the hospital bus comes if you're unfortunate to be here. As you can see, a HOF sign there, standard sign in Austria, basically with a number of buses there. Menstral and Krim will be Zell system, and Kaprun and Kishon there as well. Number 3 bus. You see on the sign there, again big sign saying post bus, Salbach. Check on the bus before you get on the bus, and not always do they go in, and in Austria you always get a timetable, and when you can see it, you can see the actual bus stops on the route. This is the post plaza, and the post office is in there. It opens before the post office in Kaprun, so very useful if you're coming skiing. You can drop in there and drop your letters in as you go skiing and your postcards. The public toilets are here. Please don't use the cafe toilets. I repeat this. The lady gets harassed by English people trying to use the toilet when they're just down the end of the block, so please use the public toilet unless you're having a drink in there. She doesn't speak much English, so help the people in there. She tries her best to explain, but go to the public toilet. So we've had a good day skiing. We've come down the mountain left and we're going back to Kaprun. The bus stop below is the bus stop you need to go to. It can get very busy, so if the town lift's working, come down the town lift and then walk down to the Bahnhof and get on at the Bahnhof, because basically you're not got the problem with the bus station until you get used to the buses. It is a good practice to do. If you're going to use this bus stop, we're in the position today, it's for Christmas, and it's very, very quiet, so please don't leave it late. Get down here early and catch the bus without any hassle. If you are catching the bus and the bus is full, go back to the back of the bus. There are bells along the bus and people will let you off. If you're one of the people that blocks the bus, it may be you that's left behind on the next bus to pick the next bus up, and that may be full as well. So please be responsible. Please go back to the back end of the bus. Don't panic. The bus driver will stop and let you off. If you shout in English or in German, stopper, which is very simple. Stopper danke, it'll stop quite easy if you press the bell. Okay, so be helpful. Go to the back of the bus. I repeat this for me. Make sure your ski pass is valid and you're here before 6 o'clock. If it's after 6, please pay the driver. It's good practice. You may say no, but it is chargeable.